Looks like we got a full moon coming this week, Janet. What does it mean for all of us?
We do. We got a big old full moon on a Saturday night. Cinco de Mayo coincides with the full moon, and it is the Taurus-Scorpio full moon. So, of course, I thought I would go through the signs and let people know what they can expect out of this particular full moon this weekend, because full moons always bring matters to a climax. That's the very nature of that energy. So for Tauruses, that full moon is going to be in their first house of their physical self and against them and their partners. And actually, the Taurus feels that the partner has not really treated them as well as they should, and the Taurus is going to be rather vocal about what they need out of the relationship.
Yeah, I got two Tauruses having birthdays this week.
Yeah, so your best bet is to try and keep your head down and stay out of the line of that particular fire.
I heard that.
Yes. For Geminis, it is in their sixth house of work and responsibilities, but also their own undoing. And Geminis find out by the end of the week that they are at the crux of what the problem is that they need to deal with. That this work situation hasn't just popped up; it's been coming. But at least they get to find out who's been working against them, which is a very cool thing.
Gotcha.
For Cancers, it is I think this is a great full moon for them, because it's a who do you love, what do you love, and let me prove how I feel about you, which I think can be a very cool thing.
That's sweet.
And it really is. And it really gets down to the love you know is much better than the unknown or the mystery or the maybe love. So
gotcha.
In this case, if you go for old or new, stay with what you know. For Leos, it is a difficult full moon because the sun is at the 10th house of their career and public standing, so they're dealing with professional issues, but all they really want to do is stay at home, is what they really want to do. And my advice to them is there's a time and a place to stand your ground and a time and a place to let that fight go on without you.
Gotcha.
Is the best thing for them to do, and to pick and choose their battles. For Virgos, it is an interesting combination because it is in their third house of their day-to-day living is changing, but also important matters at a distance will go their way as well. So when the law is on your side, you want to use it. But they can expect changes in the things that the structure for their day-to-day living. For Libras, it's all about money. It's about making more money. It's about earning income and what they can do to increase the amount of money that they make, and that there's an opportunity for them to make more money, but they're going to have to step up and make it happen. It's just not going to fall out of the sky on them. For Scorpios, they need to sit back and hear what their partners have to say. And this is actually a good time for Scorpios to assert themselves, because they actually have the upper hand in the relationship, and they get to solidify a partnership arrangement that they've just been talking about for the last couple of months or so. It actually comes to be.
Okay.
For Sagittarians, sadly, it's all about hard work. It's about hard work and not a lot of gratification, which I know Bobby is going to be really sad to hear.
No.
I know, but they've had such a good time the last couple of months. So they have to go back to work. Oh, no, not that. But actually, Sagittarians have to give a little bit more than they get, and they're not big fans of that. But if they do that, they will be able to secure their existing work situation. So for Capricorns, it's about having a good time. Yeah. This eclipse for them is all about love and romance and creativity and fun things, and they get to do a bunch of that over the weekend. For Aquarians, it is really more about sticking close to home. Professional choices are going to take them away from home. They don't want to go, but they need to do it because the professional world is more important at this time than the personal world. And then for Pisces, it's a lot more to do with their short distance, short duration travel. Some sort of legal word or some sort of contract finally comes to them that they've been waiting for, and then they can build their daily structure around that. And for the last sign, Aries, it's strictly about money. It's about their money, it's about their earned income, and it's about benefiting from other people's resources as well. So to the Aries, I say, find a way to maximize existing resources rather than go looking for new ones. So that's tomorrow's news today for the full moon this weekend for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
All right, and we'll see you next week. And
Always
do it all over again.
Always a pleasure.